I just want to run you through how to best use a members area and also navigate it now. There's over 100 hours of resources here. So this is the home page when you come to. You can see here there's a little reminder at the top on how to best use it. And then if we move down, you can see 13 modules. Now the modules are basically just, if you think of a library, that's just one of your headings. And then in each of these, you'll see where it says 4 lessons. That's the amount of chapters will be under that heading. So chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, you'll see here, they're your main tutorials. And the main tutorials, let's just work into one. Press view the module. You see the number 5 lessons, so that's just how many of the subheadings you are. You can see it will give you a nice overview of what's in it. And then you just got to press play. You can enlarge if you like to full screen, and you can just listen through. Now, you can see there's a download there, and that's basically a PDF of the slides of each one. You can also add a comment. So this is in essence, any member can see these comments, and any member and myself can reply to the comments. And that's just if you've got a takeaway, something that's resonated with you, or you've got a question, you can drop them in there. Now, within the main tutorials, you'll see when you get to the end of the last one, and you can just click on any of these to move to them, you'll see a set of reflection questions, and they'll be the same at the end of the last part of each of the chapters. And again, I can see them. It allows you to reflect. It also, if there are some questions, it might help me to connect. It may be picking at another chapter, but also they can influence any of the new shorter tutorials that I'm starting to share on the site. So you can see you can move to any of these in any order. You can also go just next lesson, or you can use this, and these are basically all the main chapters that are on the home screen. Or you can just click back to here to go to the home screen. So there's plenty of ways to navigate around. So they're your main chapters. Again, this is what you're listening to now. And if we work past the main 6 chapters, you'll see this, the short tutorials. This is one that's growing quicker than the others now because it's based on the feedback from the main chapters and some of the Q&As. So what this will start to provide, and this will continue to grow, I aim to keep these under 30 minutes, but there'll be a great quick reference you can just go to. It will give you a little bit more that was from the main tutorials. It will add some texture, some examples, but also there'll be some new stuff in here. As you can see here, this is an example of, okay, so what if you're setting a task for people, but you find you're micromanaging it because they're not doing it in the way you want, how you deal with that. This is another strategy can help you be more successful. So again, let's now navigate back through this way. So we've seen there the short tutorials, we've seen the main chapters, connecting with other members. This is basically a little video that can help you understand how you can use other members. So all you basically do is you have a listen to it, and then in the comments you just share who you are, where you are, what type support you're looking for. The members will read this and then they can reply back to you and hook up. So that will allow you to go, well, let's set up a Slack group, a WhatsApp group, and you can bounce off each other. You can set the protocols that I've shared in here if you're a coach on your own, or you just want somebody outside your organization to help you keep you on track, to someone to speak to someone to challenge you, sharing your hot cold reviews, your weekly reflections, etc. So again, that's a really useful add-on. I'd really recommend you use that because it's free and it's helpful. So recorded examples, you can see here 30 lessons. That basically just means that's the number of videos you see through here. Nice little subheadings. You can click on any and it will just take you to that video, and it will just give you some examples. Again, you can comment which any member reads any of these. So let's use a home page link here to go back. We've been through now the main chapters. You can see the tutorials helping you to the members, recorded examples. Now we've got the members Q&As. You can see 13 in here. This is an example here. This is either corporate managers that have been through this journey, and they're sharing the difficulties, the challenges, and how successful they were in their strategies and implementing it into their own world. You'll see that from other sports coaches as well down here, but also you've got member Q&As. So once a member here has been through all those main tutorials, they'll be invited by me, or they may just ask, I've finished the mark, can I do one of your Q&As? This is a free service. So you can ask any questions you want, or record it on Zoom, and then it's shared in here for other members. And again, the members can share comments on here. So let's now work through using this as a way to navigate podcasts. So you'll see here, there's 40 podcasts. And these podcasts are me being guest all over the world from different contexts, some of it business, some of it different type sports. And that again will give you another insight to help you understand. You can click on these, that will take you straight to Spotify, and you can listen to them when you're training, in the car, anytime, just to add a bit of texture to help you connecting through. And this is why I've developed this as a real resource and not just, oh, I'm going to log in once, get through the tutorials, then I'm done and forget about it. This is now a process membership where, yes, you can keep going back to tutorials. Yes, those main 6 chapters will really help you be successful. But now you have the short tutorials. Now you have connecting with other members to set your own peer support up. You've got the examples in action. You've got the Q&As. You've got the podcasts. And down the bottom here is just some success stories of people that have been on that journey where they're sharing the impact it had and how they've contextualized it into the world. So you'll see different sports around the world and business there. So that is a brief overview of the members area. I'd strongly recommend you keep going back to it. Keep hooking in. One, because there's so much texture for you to keep reminding you, keep keeping you fresh, answering your questions, but also each month there is new content. So if you're on the subscribe list, if not, please subscribe and you'll get updates sent through when something added. I hope you enjoy it. Please give any feedback. Please use it as best you can. Please add comments because they will help me add new content just to help support every member in here. And I look forward to reading everything that you jot in and also listening to your success.